Okay.
I studied acting in university, and then I got lucky enough that shortly after university, I only had to wait tables for about a year and a half. I booked the movie American Me, and then there you have it.
Okay. Now, did you ever get your hands on the script for Blood In, Blood Out?
That's funny you say that. Before American Me, an older Latino actor that I'd worked on a play with told me about it. All he said was like, "Hey, there's this movie out. I think it had a different name back then. There's a role that you're right for. Obviously, the role of Miklo.
Mm-hmm.
You should go in for it." I didn't really have a strong agent or anything, so I basically hand delivered my stuff back then, which was photo and resume. I think it was probably a VHS reel back in the day. And I dropped it off at casting, never heard from him. And then months later, I booked American Me. When I got comfortable enough when I became friendly with Edward James Olmos, I mentioned to him, "Hey, I was trying to get in on the role, the other movie, the role of Miklo," and all he said was like, "Well, you're in the right movie now." That's it.
Love it, love it, man. History could have changed, huh? You could have been Miklo. That would have been very interesting. Very
exactly.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, what was going on in your life? I know you were waiting tables like every hardworking actor in Los Angeles is still doing to this day. But what was going on in your life, acting wise, around the time you got picked up to be a young JD, or before American Me?
I was taking acting classes. While I was in college, I had booked a tiny little bit in some TV show called Roomies. I had, I did an industrial. I wasn't doing much, just hitting the pavement, as they say. Right before American Me, I booked an indie rom-com called Samantha, where I only worked for one day, and I had to join the union. So it actually cost me more to join the union than it did to act. So I was, I borrowed money from, I did whatever I could to pay the fees and the dues. And then right after, within a month, I got lucky enough to book American Me. So it ended up paying itself.
Yeah, man. What a career what a movie to get your career started. That's pretty dope. Now, being that you're from Venezuela, I'm going to assume that Spanish is your first language.